The Swift Current Broncos stabilized their leadership this summer when they locked up coach and general manager Mark Lamb to a 3-year contract extension. The former NHL player and assistant coach has now firmly established himself as a leading executive and coach in the junior ranks.
When you get into something, you have goals and you have vision, and it's something you really don't know, and especially in this business. A lot goes on wins and losses, and sometimes it's a very short career. So I really didn't know how long I was going to be here, or even for that fact, if I would really like it and really dive into it.
Despite years of playing and coaching at the highest level, Lamb quickly realized he had a lot to learn about the junior game.
You have to sit back and you have to evaluate and you have to do all your due diligence on what the league is all about. And I went through all that and really enjoyed doing it. And I really, it's a lot of hard work. You have to surround yourself with good people, which we have done. And I like where the organization is right now, but we're still a long ways away.
Now, new East Division coaches like Bob Woods in Saskatoon, John Paddock in Regina, and Tim Hunter in Moose Jaw could be going through similar types of transitions, while Lamb is one of the veterans behind the bench.
I know one thing, that they're not going to know the league, and it's impossible to know the league when you're in the NHL. You're going to know a few players in the league, some of the first-round picks maybe that have played some exhibition or some call-ups, and they're high-profile players. But when you really look deep down into your lists and the 15-year-old players and the 16-year-old players and the drafted players, they're not going to know those guys, and it's going to take a while for them to get to know them. And that's why it's very important that the organization and the rest of the people in the organization give them a lot of help.
Being a coach and general manager in the Western Hockey League isn't just about the on-ice product. Lamb has his hand in every aspect of the Broncos organization, from goal scoring to ticket sales.
Being an assistant coach for as long as I had in the NHL, I really thought I needed to get out on my own and use those ideas. And I was only thinking of that as a coach. And then when this opportunity came by, I wanted the challenge of being a GM also. And I think it's really helped. It's not easy, and it still isn't easy. As many years as I'm going into my 6th year now, and you think you know a lot more and you're a lot more organized and you know what's going on, but it still isn't easy.
Coming to the Broncos for Lamb wasn't just about the hockey opportunity. He was born and raised in Cadillac and has been able to bring his young family back home.
It was a big adjustment at the start. I think for me it was pretty easy. I could dive into the work and try to figure it out. But I'm from this area. We usually come back for, a month every summer, and we'd go out to Cadillac and visit my dad, and my brothers are here, my mom's here. That was a good adjustment for my family because they had been in the city before. My wife knows my brother's wives and my family, so that was really comforting for them.
While Lamb is primarily known as a hockey guy, he has been a valuable resource to the business department as they've turned things around from 2 6-figure losses in the last 3 years to a $200,000 profit last season.
He's got a lot of experience in a number of other areas and other businesses as well, so he's great to bounce ideas off of. And for me, working with Mark has been fantastic. I mean, I don't know that I could have asked for anybody better to work under.
The Broncos went through a rebuilding process that saw them miss the playoffs in back-to-back years for the first time in franchise history, and Lamb was able to put his stamp on the team, make the playoffs in the last 2 years, and build towards a new identity. Now, if and when he moves on, he hopes he can have a similar kind of executive role wherever he lands.
I think now that I'm comfortable enough in whether it's coaching or management, I've learned a lot, and that's what this job is done for me. And it's if it happens or when it happens, it'll be a job that I can really hopefully have a lot of say in.
For Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos, I'm Shawn Mullin.